call it.
It's Mexican.
Yeah, okay, like Mexican, but it's well-made food. Like the food, like
good.
It's good. Maybe a little pricey at times, depending on what you get. But it's a California kind of a Mexican chain restaurant. It's pretty good food.
Grilled chicken.
Yeah, and so the El Pollo Loco next to the studio is probably, 40 yards, 50 yards, something like that. Like as you walk down, I think
it is by far the most convenient food place
easily
here.
Yeah,
if you want something to eat quickly,
easily. Like you will always see El Pollo Loco wrappers in any trash can in the studio.
Coupons,
here. Yes, all over because it's the closest thing. It's either that or Whole Foods, and we work in radio, so Whole Foods not an option. Just not probably the most appropriate thing to be near a radio station. And so we walk over to El Pollo Loco. And, we don't have a whole lot of time between the break. We got like 5 minutes. And so we walk over there. He just wanted to get a Diet Coke. So I stand with him. I'm not getting anything. And he just, he orders a Diet Coke. And the woman rings him up. And I'm just kind of standing there. And Rob she gives him the price. And Rob goes, well, yesterday it was this much. So you mean to tell me that like you guys raised the price on that? And we're talking like 8 cents. Like, less than a dime. And Rob tells this poor girl who is now being haggled over the price of a Diet Coke by a man who's on national TV wearing $700 Jordans. Rob tells her, so last time I'm coming here. I'm standing next to him and I'm mortified. Okay, because I'm looking around going, oh my God, I hope nobody sees us. Like I'm embarrassed. I walk out of there. And I say to him, like, you got to be kidding me, bro. He goes, it's the principle. It's the principle of it. They're raising the prices. I said,
Rob.
It's a
pretty good impression, by the way. That was pretty solid.
Rob, I'm like, Rob, you're wearing $500 Jordans or whatever they are, and you're complaining about like 11 or 8 cents on a Diet Coke. What are you doing? He goes, no, it's the whole principle.
And by the way, Tom Brady is overrated.
It's why I've been telling you. It's why I've been telling you. He's the luckiest of all time. And I tell him, like,
sound the alarm.
Oh, you're never going to go back there, are you? And to this day, I don't think he's ever been back there. This is another example of Rob Parker. He admitted on the air that when he goes on trips, what he does is he packs all the clothes that he doesn't want anymore. And when he gets to a hotel room, he leaves them in the dresser drawers of the hotel room and then just goes out and buys new clothes at like Burlington Coat Factory or Ross Dress for Less. I said, why don't you like take him to a Goodwill or something? Oh, it's just easier that way. I leave them there in case the maids or somebody wants the clothes. I'm like, Rob, do you really think
that's not frugal? That's just weird.
Okay. I told him, I said, Rob, do you really think the maid cleaning your room can fit in a 6'4" man's Nike sweater that he leaves behind in the room because he doesn't want it anymore? Like, it's just like his behavioral patterns. Like, we've done whole segments on why do you do that? And it's half frugal and then half just sort of in a roundabout way, he's kind of a giver. He thinks, like his clothes, if he can give them to a cleaning lady in a room, that's the way he works. It's amazing. But yeah, he sat there and haggled the woman over a Diet Coke price. It was like 12 cents. It was like nothing. I said, Rob, you got to, seriously, man? And he's never gone back since. I don't think he's ever gone back since. So there's that. I don't know if that's more frugal than Ben Maller, but I think they're at least on the same page.
Well, I will say this. I don't think Ben would go buy a soda across the street because it's too pricey.
Yeah,
so you wouldn't have to worry about that.
That is a good point.
He'll just go get water.
By the way, Justin Cooper is about ready to throw something through one of the windows because the vending machine here doesn't have real food. All it's got are like Clark bars, Milk Duds, and like
that's not new.
Golds.
It's never had any. Like, what does he want? A sandwich out of there?
Or like a microwavable burrito.
Yeah,
that'd be nice. I'm hungry and I don't want chips or
you know what you got to do?
Chocolate.
Hey, there's a supermarket up the road. Go get those pack of Tina's burritos. If you grew up poor, you know what Tina's burritos. You can get them for like four for $1.
Great.
Yeah, go fire off a bunch of those. Put them in the
supermarket?
freezer. There's like probably one up the road somewhere.
Well, I can't leave the studio.
There are no supermarkets open around here anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
what do I know? Or go to Whole Paychecks. Go over there and blow your entire paycheck.
If they were open, I would 100% go there. They have delicious sandwiches.
Yeah, that costs you $48. You want a napkin? It's $12. You go to Whole Foods. All right, Jonas Knox in for Ben Maller here on Fox Sports Radio. Get me on Twitter at the Jonas Knox. All right, we're going to do Ask Clown. It is Ask Clown here on Fox Sports Radio. Always a good time for you and not so much for us. That's next. For all the latest though from around the world of sports, it's Eddie Garcia.
And we start with the NBA, where the Bucks beat the Clippers in LA 129-124. Milwaukee now 6-2 on the season. Reigning league MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo, 38 points, 16 rebounds, and 9 assists in the win. Clippers dropped to 5-3 on the season. They did not have their star player Kawhi Leonard in the lineup. He was given the night off to rest. Clippers have played 8 games so far, and that's the second game that Kawhi has been given a night off to rest. Rockets over the Warriors 129-112. James Harden 36 points, 13 assists for Houston in the win. Golden State now 2-6 on the year. Raptors, defending NBA champs, are now 5-2 after beating the Kings 124-120. It was the Jazz getting by the 76ers 106-104, and the Mavericks edge the Magic 107-106. Top 25 college basketball. Number 9 North Carolina wins its opener, knocking off Notre Dame 76-65. In his first college game, freshman Cole Anthony had 34 points. That's the most points by a freshman in his Tar Heels debut ever. Number 11 Virginia, the defending champs, win at Syracuse 48-34. That's the fewest points scored for the Orange in a game ever played at the Carrier Dome. Wins for number 18 Ohio State, number 21 Arizona, and number 23 Purdue. NHL game of the night, battle of division leaders. The Blues beat the Oilers 5-2. St. Louis tied for the league lead and wins with 11. Online car shopping can be confusing, but not anymore with True Price from TrueCar. Now you can know the exact price you'll pay for your next car. So visit TrueCar and enjoy a more confident